Okay, so today I'm going to try and show you guys how to disarm and rearm a GAN 11M Pro. I decided to do this because, well, sometimes the cube can break if you disarm it or rearm it incorrectly, which is what happened to one of my cubes. So I guess how I'm gonna describe a method that I found through experimentation, which allows for the least amount of force to be used. So usually for disarming the cube, what I want to do is I like to take off an edge first, so usually like an edge piece on the yellow side. And what I do is I like twist the edge piece a little bit to the left. That way it's sort of crooked. That way the edge piece is in line with this little line that's between the center and the edge piece. So then after that, I just kind of break it out like this, just by taking it out and like sort of twisting it. And the reason why I get an edge piece out first is because they're least prone to breaking, unlike the center pieces, which are like barely attached to their or I mean the corners, like they're barely attached to the piece that's close to the center. So those things could easily break. So after that, I usually take out the other edge pieces, like so, just sort of twisting it, experimenting, not using too much force, and then just sort of twisting it and latching it out of there. And after that, I get out all the edge pieces on the top side. Just sort of leave the cube like this, so all the center pieces, or I mean the corner pieces, are just aligned to the center. And then after that, we just nudge it down a little bit, and then take it out like so. That way it doesn't use too much force. Again, twist it down, take it out. When it's in like between the centers, take it out. And after that, we can like begin to twist the cube a little bit. And eventually, all the pieces should just start falling apart. Especially in this corner right here, where there's like no pieces, you can just twist and turn this way. And most, if not all, your pieces could fall out through that. So, yeah, eventually all your pieces will just fall off if you take out enough. So you don't really need to use much force during that part. Okay, so when you disarm your cube, usually it could be to like clean the center or something, or adjust the center pieces, or swap out your magnets in the center. Or you could also lubricate your cube if that's what you want to do. I don't do that personally. I just lubricate it when it's already armed. So then when you're ready to put it back in, what you want to do is you want to take one of the center pieces. So let's say white, and you want to take two pieces right next to it. So let's say orange and green right here. So what you want to do is you want to find all those pieces that have those three colors on it. So first the edges. Let's find the white orange edge. So amongst all the pieces, I have it right here, white and orange. So let's cut that off. And then white and green, the edge piece for that. So I have it right here, white and green. And then after that, the orange and green edge piece. So that should be right here. And after that, you want to find the corner piece with all three of those. So the white, orange, and green corner piece. So this is white. No, it's this one, I think. Yeah, this one right here. And what you want to do is you want to slide in this corner piece first. So what you want to do is you want to find the three edge pieces right here. Then you just want to sort of slot it in like that, and then twist it so that it's oriented on the top. And then after that, you want to kind of lay your cube with the piece on the bottom like this. Then you're going to want to take your edge piece that's in between that. So in this case right here, it's going to be white and green. So you want to take that. Make sure your center pieces are kind of like centered and they're not like bent over like that. You want to make sure that they're on like the center like that. And then just slide in your corner piece from the top like so, making sure to hold on to the corner piece. And they should just slide in. And with your magnets, those could also help to form like this. Now what you want to do is you want to pick the side that's empty right here to make like a sort of square. And this side is the white and the orange edge piece. So take that edge piece. Again, put the corner on the bottom like so. And then make sure your centers are properly aligned, not crooked or anything. And then just slide it in from the top. And make sure it's also properly oriented. That way you don't get any impossible cases when you're done doing it. And after that, you also want to complete a cube. So again, here's like a little square right here. And then in order to make a cube, we have this missing edge piece right here, which is the green and orange edge piece. So just take that edge piece that you have, make sure the corner and the edges are on the bottom like so, and then just slide this in from the top. So again, slide it in from the top, just sort of up here. Notice how I put it in there, and then just slide it down. So then you will get yourself a cube. So now what you want to do is you just want to move on to another centerpiece that is next to one of the four sides of the cube. So let's take blue right here. So now what you want to do is you want to find the three pieces for blue, white, and orange right here. So let's find the edge pieces first. We have, for edge pieces, we have two. So that's white and blue, and then orange and blue. So you want to find those. And I already have white and blue here. And then I have orange and blue right here. Again, you could also organize the pieces beforehand if you don't want to do all this process of finding them. Then what you want to do is you also want to find your corner piece. So I have white, orange, blue. So obviously find the white, orange, blue corner piece. And then what you want to do is you want to slide that corner piece in from the top like so. So as you can see, it's on the top right here. Just kind of slide it down like so. And the magnets will really help too. And after that, you're going to again want to keep this on the floor, on the bottom, excuse me. And then you're going to want to just slide in your other edge piece in like so. Just slide it in. Shouldn't be too difficult. And then of course you want to see how this piece is missing over here. You want to turn it so that again your corner is on the bottom, and then just slide in your piece like so. And now for the last part, as you can see, there's this 3x2 area right here on the orange side, and then right here on the white side. So what you want to do is you want to finish one of the sides that is next to this. So you can either finish the orange yellow side, or you can finish the white red side, since this is above the 3x2 square. So for sakes and purposes, we'll do the red white side. So what you want to do is you want to get all those pieces that is on the red face that does not include yellow. So let's see, for white pieces, there's the white, blue, red corner, and the white, red, green corner. So let's find those. The yellow, here's the white, green, red, and the white, red, blue. And then what you also want to do is you want to find the last white edge. So in this case it's white and red. Now what you want to do is you don't want to force it in like this. This could cause damage to the corners or anything like that. You could, but again, you could risk breaking your cube, and I don't think it's worth the effort. So what you want to do is you want to again keep your giant 3x2 block on the bottom, and you want to do the same thing you do if there was a corner on the bottom, and you just want to slide it in through the top. But make sure that when you slide it in, the red pieces are together in a line. So when I slide it in, they're together like this. They're not together like this, otherwise this is misoriented. You want to put it in together like this, similar to how you solved the cross. And after that, you just want to grab the middle piece and the edge piece and just turn it down so that it's in line with white now. So again, from here, just turn it down. That way it's in line with white. And after that, again, you could just set your cube on the desk or whatever. And then you can just insert the corner pieces in the appropriate slots. So right here is red, blue, and white. So again, just slide it from the top to get that. Now on the other side, you can also slide in the last white corner. And just like that. Now what you want to do is you want to grab the edge pieces that are missing in order to finish the second layer over here. So in this case, it's blue, red, and red, green. So I found the red, green piece right here. And I also have the blue, red piece right here. Now again, you just put the gigantic 3x3 block on the floor or on the desk and just slide in the edge pieces. That way it minimizes any potential damage to the cube. Again, just slide it in like so. Just like slide it in through here. There we go. So now you're gonna have this little block with the first layer and then the second layer. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to finish your last center. And this is the hardest part to finish because usually this is where most of the breakages happen due to trying to force in pieces, which is what happened with my other cube. So what you want to do now is you want to take a corner, just any corner, and find where it goes. So let's say this is my blue, orange, and yellow corner. So as you can see, my blue, orange, yellow is right here. And what you want to do is you want to sort of take the cube and face the orange side towards you, and then slide it down just a little bit. So slide it down, just do like R prime or something, slide it down just halfway. And then what you're going to want to do is just calmly slide in the corner piece right there, and then slide it back up. Alright, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the edge piece that's to the left over here. So my camera's flipped, so on the camera it's going to be to the right, but you want to take the piece to the left. So in this case it'd be orange and yellow. So I can find that right here, the edge piece over here. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do the same. You're going to want to turn your cube to the left and then slide it down just a little bit, making sure the corner doesn't fall off. And after that, you can just insert your edge piece right here, like slide it in, and then you can just turn it back up. And after that, turn the cube to the left, whatever the back piece is. So in this case right here, it is yellow, green, and orange. Find that piece. Like that. Again, make sure the red side is facing you, and make sure that the other colors are facing backwards and facing to the right. And then slide the cube down a little bit like so. And after that, put in your corner, orient it correctly. So in this case like that, and then just slide it up over here, and then slide the piece up right here. And if it gets stuck, just lift it up a teeny tiny bit. Don't lift it up too much. And then just slide it in. So again, down, in, and then slide. And after that, you want to get your edge piece. So in this case, it's going to be green and yellow. Take your edge piece, slide it down, put it in, just close and line it, and then push it up. And then you're going to want to do the last corner. So right here, it's going to be green and red. So just grab your green, red, yellow. Again, turn it so that blue is facing you and that the other two colors are facing to the right and to the back. And then slide it down into your corner piece like so. And then you can orient it in order to fit it in there. And then once again, get your last edge. And then what you're going to want to do is do the same thing. So in this case, it's red and this. Slide it down, put the edge in correctly, and then slide it back up. Again, so now you'll just have this. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to put in your corner first. Do not put the edge in and then the corner last, because if you put in the corner last, you're going to have to force it in, and that could break your cube. So again, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the side where the corner is at and just slide it down a little bit. Make sure to keep the corner with you like that. So then what you can see is there's a little space down here. Just calmly insert the piece and then slide the cube back up with it. So see right here, you want to take your piece, put it down here, force it in just a little bit, and then slide it up. So now you got something like this. And now to put in your last edge piece, take it, make sure it's oriented correctly. That way it's not going in like this and the cube is unsolvable. Make sure it's going in like this. And what you want to do is you want to do the same thing you did to take it apart beforehand. You want to slide the centerpiece just a little bit to the left. That way that crack over there is like in line with this little crack right here between the centerpiece and the edge piece. Then you're going to want to spread out your corners a little bit like so. Spread it out, keep your fingers in there. This will not break it according to the many experimentations I've done. And then just slide in the edge piece carefully. Be careful not to hurt the centerpieces. Again, just like wiggle it in there. Don't use too much excessive force. You have to be patient with this part, because this is going to be the hardest part regardless of how you put it together. And then there we go. That puts the cube back together and you can use it. So if you found this video helpful, of course, leave a like. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.